Hey guys, welcome back. Robocraft early access coverage. This is episode 30. I'm Enigmius, and today we've got a lot going on. You can see we're making some adjustments to the Chubby Mustang. You'll probably notice that it's going much faster this time around than it was in previous episodes. We did the time lapse so that you could see everything going on, and if you wanted to duplicate a build, you could. The reason why we're doing it much faster is because it took a while to make the changes. And I still, after all the changes were made, wasn't happy with the performance of the bot and had no intentions of going back and, revising it to get it to perform. The sole purpose of this bot, as mentioned previously, was to just give us another tier 8 bot so we could go in and farm some tier 8 tech points and unlock the first tier of Tesla blades. And once we had that done, I wasn't really interested in pursuing any revisions. So the next bot, I don't know. We're going to do a tier 9 bot. I'm not 100% on how we're going to do that, what kind of bot we're going to make, but we'll be doing another build very, very soon. So if you're looking at this saying, wow, that's too fast to duplicate, it's because I'm not trying to hide anything from you, but I'm not trying to encourage you to duplicate it because it's just not that good of a bot. I wasn't happy with it. So the other thing that we're going to look at a little bit differently today is the match footage. I did get some match footage of this guy in action once we had made all the changes. And again, not the kind of thing that I could do any kind of insightful commentary around because, well, you'll see. Instead of doing commentary of the match footage, we're just going to do kind of a montage sort of thing. You can see the bot in action. And then if you still want to try and duplicate it, it's all the things that you need to know are happening right in front of you right now. I wouldn't encourage it. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the changes to the RP in the game. And this is just a great example that I wanted to highlight and talk about briefly. Is that there was a lot of concern previously if you were in a match and you got some kills and, did some really good things to help your team win, but then your bot was destroyed before the match was over. You got basically rewarded as if you had lost the match, which doesn't really sit well with a lot of people. Not necessarily that we want to be heralded as, the best people that were on that team or anything. It's just it kind of demoralizes you that you have to not only perform but also survive, which is not always realistic. So Freejam responded by giving us a hero bonus. It just went in within the last week or so. That means that if your bot is destroyed before the end of a match and then your team goes on to win, you get a bonus after the fact. It'll come up on your screen saying, this is a hero bonus, blah, 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 and you get some extra tech points and some extra RP, which is fantastic. But at the same time that they introduced that bonus, they nerfed RP gains everywhere else by 25% with the goal of not having a net increase in the amount of RP entering the game's economy. Now that I know personally it didn't sit well with me. I know I wasn't the only one. I voiced my opinion, I'll say thoughtfully. I'm not one of these people that goes in and, Freejam, you're so suck and you're so bad and you're so awful and no one should play this stupid game, because that's dumb. That's when people get all worked up like that and they start saying stupid shit. It's not the way to go about it. That's not how you promote change in a positive way, because then even if someone does what you want, they're like, I did the right thing by changing because we made a mistake, but you're still an idiot for how you went about getting that change to happen. Because it's just karma is what it is. Having said all that, I voiced my opinion. Other people voiced their opinion. The good guys at Freejam apparently heard that opinion and felt that it warranted some attention, and they reverted the RP nerf. So now the RP rewards for everything are exactly the same as they were before the hero bonus and the subsequent nerf. Plus, the hero bonus is still in the game exactly as it was previously. To me, that's a sign that these guys are serious about doing it right, and they're not so attached to any one decision that they feel the need to stick to it even after the entire community has basically said this is not really what we were looking for. So rather than make videos saying awful things about them whenever there's a bit of an issue, I would prefer to say this was an issue and there was a bit of contention and they made a decision and now it's fantastic. It's a very positive thing. They're doing it right. That's really all you can expect. Not every decision is going to be the right one or the best one, but when they're willing to revisit and take a look at it and decide for themselves whether or not they can afford to make a different decision, that's pretty good. That's all you can really ask for. So big kudos to the guys at Freejam for doing it right. I certainly appreciate it. I know I'm not the only one. So having said all that, let's watch my vehicle suck for a couple of minutes. And then in the next episode, like I say, we'll either be doing some match footage in Pretty Hate Machine, or we'll be doing the Tier 9 build. One or the other, depends on how things go. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.